coverage of the Little League World Series presented by Kellogg's Frosted Flakes. 9-2, Texas on top, trying to advance in the winners bracket. A big 10-hit ball game so far as we go to the bottom half of the fourth inning of our sixth inning game. Let's take a look at our fresh take from Williamsport, and it's brought to you by Subway. It is a double elimination. We will keep repeating this ad nauseum for you because it is a very important change. Rather than a round-robin pool play that's been the case here at the Little League World Series, it's now double elimination. So when you've lost that first game, you put yourself in a must-win situation. The expanded replay rule, in effect, managers can challenge. If they miss one of those challenges, if they're wrong on, they lose it. If they don't, they can keep right on going with it. We've not seen that here in this game, but it is only game number 2 of day 1. Bottom half of the fourth. Well, Minnesota, by holding the fort here the last couple of innings, giving themselves a chance. Michael Siegel is at the plate, and he will take the pitch, and it is a called strike, 1-1. Siegel came in as a defensive replacement and now gets his at bat. Got to be able to play your position, and Gutierrez could as he gets the out coming off the mound. Of all the things that happen year after year in this Little League World Series, I always think the defensive play of the kids continues to almost confound those of us watching the games. For youngsters at this age, mostly 11 and 12, to be able to play the game defensively as well as they do really speaks highly of the effort that they put in. Because generally, defensive play comes from practice.
Yeah, you know, years ago, people would comment on the size of the players, but now, as you tour around the country, you do big league games, you run into people and say, oh, I can't wait for the Little League World Series. They always talk about, I can't believe how good they are. And especially the defense, like you say, just the ability, that's what shines. People know that the kids can hit well. They know that they can throw the ball hard because that's why they got here and they're all stars and they got the Williamsport. But the defensive abilities really have just, you know, riveting for some of these people. And we actually end up with a Web Gem show because these kids are so good.
And we will see some great plays as this Little League World Series moves along. 1 ball, 2 strike count. And that's just going to miss outside. 2-2. Obviously, Minnesota's running out of time here in a 6th inning ball game, down by a score of 9-2. They need to have that big inning to get back into it.
Their first accomplishment was just to get that hit, and it came with 2 outs and the bases loaded. A little blooper to right field, got them a couple runs. But they need to set the table again and then really get the bats hot.
They've only had 1 hit in this ball game. Three-2 delivery. The series swing. We'll hold it at 3-2 as that one came on the foul ball. Three, 2, 1 down, and nobody on. Bottom of the fourth, fought off, and the count will stay at 3-2. Cliff Lagucci from Pearl City, Hawaii, is the home plate umpire. He was raised on Kauai. He has been involved 27 years as an umpire volunteer.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And a veteran who's been here before, not in an umpiring role, but has been to the Little League World Series. 3-2 delivery. And that's what they need, our base runners. Let's see where Adriana is. Where are you?
Definitely. Thank you, Gary. Definitely Team Minnesota is having a great time here in Williamsport. They are doing their face painting. They're having fun. They really have hopes that the team is going to come back. So we're having some fun here at Williamsport. I don't know if you're having fun too.
Always.
Those are Mitchell Verbuden's sisters right there in the front row. Yeah, that's it. Sisters are Mandolin and Murray. 16 and 14 came all the way out to Williamsport to support their little brother. There they
See
are.
if they can get it going here.
They look like the artists.
They do.
Traveled with the team.
It's great work. Lucas Wenzel, who grounded out in his only at bat. You can bet the kids are going to be wanting, once they see that going on,
more.
More.
And I'll get on TV if I get it.
That's right. 1-0 count. take it inside. Gutierrez on the mound, the third pitcher used in the ball game by Texas as they try and preserve their pitchers to be eligible with at most 1 day's rest by keeping the pitch count down.
Yeah, at 13, they have to keep him under 20 to bring him back tomorrow. Once you go over that, you need 1 day rest. And there's some more boundaries you can cross.
We'll get to those when we get to them.
We need.
Here's the 3-0 delivery taking all the way, it looks like. He was. And he will catch the inside corner for a strike. They've got to take some pitches because they need these base runners. Mitchell Trevethan at first base came on as the special pinch runner. He's a starter. Back in the ball game, he's a special pinch runner. He's not going anywhere, and there's another strike, and it goes to 3-2. So Gutierrez responds by getting a couple of strikes.
Well, real important for Minnesota to try and get some runs now while they have consistent light from the pitcher to the hitter. Once that shadow gets in, runs will be tough. It'll be hard to see the ball.
3-2, a swung out and missed. Gutierrez will get the strikeout, and there are 2 down. Little League is the world's largest organized youth sports program. There are more than 2.5 million kids playing, 50 states and 80 countries. For more information on how to sign up or start a Little League baseball and softball program in your community, visit www.littleleague.org.
Can you imagine the last 45 days or so, 16,000 baseball games were played in Little League? More than 6 seasons in the big leagues.
It's a lot of volunteers.
It's a lot of people doing a lot of work and a lot of kids having a good time to try and get here to Williamsport.
Wild pitch charged right there.
In 45 countries, no less.
No less. So now, Gower has an opportunity to get a run in with a base hit. He was hit by a pitch and scored. Ripley's got the only RBIs in the game and the only hit, a single in the 3rd inning for Minnesota. Runner off second, 2-0 delivery. That's on the inside corner for a strike. Last time a Minnesota team was at the Little League World Series, 2007. Coons Rapid was the team from Minnesota that played then. 2-1 delivery, and that's a slow roller to short. Orlando's got to hurry, throws it away, and a run will score. Well, there's run number 3, and it's a 9-3 game. And in Little League Baseball, plays like that can happen, which is why you can get sudden offensive attacks going right when it seems like nothing's happening at all.
Yeah, everything is not routine at this level. You can look brilliant, you can look like you deserve a web gem, and the next play maybe you just can't get it mentally or physically. I thought Bo Orlando, I thought he did a nice job rounding this ball off, making the wrong foot throw. Very rarely do you see a little leaguer at shortstop have to make that wrong foot throw. It was a good attempt.
Josh Thorpe with the runner at first and still 2 down. It's now a 9-3 ball game. 12-year-old 7th grader who's batting in the leadoff spot has had a couple of strikeouts so far in the game. The 0-1 to him. This is where, as a manager on the Texas side, the blood starts flowing a little bit more now because you took a chance. You had a pitcher who hadn't given up a hit. You had a big lead, decided to take him out.
Yep.
You know, you make a decision like that, and if the other team comes back, it's like, oh my God.
Well, even at the big league level, when you get into the high-pressure playoff games, you know what you have on the mound. You do not know what's coming out of the bullpen. How you deal with...
Saw that number behind him. That's the pitch count. It's on that scoreboard-type clock right there.
Let's go. Throw your stay. Relax. Defense, we got 2 outs. Catch the ball.